Why don't you leave them and go to work? I'll finish off there.
Well, you've work to go to as well.
Look, I've only got across the road to walk. Oh, come on. You don't want Pollard docking your wages.
Well, I better go and change my skirt. I've just splashed it.
It's soap and water. It'll dry in 5 minutes. You want to sit by the phone and wait for Frank to ring?
If he gets parole, it's going to change our lives.
It's out of our hands now. You're better off keeping busy at work than sitting here worrying.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
Hey, steady on. It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Don't worry, Danny, I'm just going.
Oh, you don't have to go, do you? I thought you wanted to stay and get to know your new family.
Oh, it's not going to happen.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'd feel better if I was leaving on good terms.
What, you mean you and Rodney?
Not just him, I've fallen out with Nicola.
Oh, everybody falls out with Nicola.
Well, she said some horrible things about my mother. I know she had her reasons, but, oh, what the hell, it's too complicated.
Well, I, for one, will be sad to see you go. And with Diane going into hospital, you could have worked behind the bar.
Oh, so you're only interested in me for my bar skills?
Well, I can't have your body, can I? Bye. Well,
See ya.
can't we at least part as friends?
Jimmy, hi. An interview? Yeah, great, I'd love to. Tomorrow, no problem. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
I'll check you out. Update.
Tropical.
Morning, Rudders.
Danny,
How are you feeling today?
I pay you two to work, not inquire after my health. Thanks.
I told you.
Well, we can jot your bag off in there and come back out here.
I'm sorry?
Well, we've got a delivery in 5 minutes. You can help me unload.
Manual labour's your department.
We're all mucking together, remember?
Yeah, and I'm office staff, remember?
Oh, that's marvellous, Frank. Yeah. Oh, me too, love. Yeah. Look, I've got to get back to work. So, I'll see you soon. Yes, love. Yeah. Bye, love. Bye.
Good news?
He's been granted parole. He'll be home in 2 weeks.
Oh, you must be so thrilled. You're not, are you?
I just wonder how folks will react when they know he's been in prison.
Oh, badly, I can vouch for that.
I just want him to fit in. I want him to get used to life on the outside without people pointing a finger.
You'll be lucky.
And he might have more chance if they don't know where he's been. You won't say anything, will you, Lisa?
Of course not, love. And neither will Zach. He knows what it feels like.
Oh, thanks. I really do appreciate it.
I shouldn't have said what I did. She's your mother, and I should have respected that.
I've said worse about her.
But you're allowed to, I'm not. It's the same with Dad.
Well, now I know he's mine, I can have a go as well. Let's forget it. I'd like us to part as friends, too.
Great. I wish you didn't have to go.
You can come visit me any time.
But it feels as if you've just come into my life only to walk out of it again, like Bernice.
I'm not going to cop off with Simon.
Funnily enough, he said the same. I feel as if I've known you for ages. Bernice used to talk about you a lot, but it's not just that. It's like I can talk to you about anything.
I know what you mean.
Like a proper brother and sister. I've never had that.
Me neither.
Well, then stay. For a bit longer. We can get to know each other properly. It'll do your mum good to be on her own for a bit, and she can get herself sorted out. Please, Paul. Stay.
I've come to say goodbye
Bye.
to Rodney.
It's all right, Danny boy.
I've finished packing. Taxi's due in half an hour.
Right.
I'm sorry it's ended the way it has.
I'm sure you are.
And I'm sorry I won't be here for Diane.
Well, she won't lack for love and support.
No, she won't, will she? That's it then. Bay of Naples, here I come.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Nice one, Rudders. Sure do.
The thing is about my mother, I've always got to be on my guard. I never know what she's going to do next. Except I know it'll be trouble. It's like I'm the parent and she's the wayward child.
What does Enzo think about her?
Well, he thinks she's crackers, fun. But she keeps it together when he's around, so I deal with it on my own.
It'd help if you could share things.
Like now.
And we weren't talking.
But that helps, believe me. I don't get the chance very often.
Anytime.
So, what about Rodney?
What about him?
What's he like?
I couldn't wish for a better dad.
Really?
Don't sound so surprised.
I didn't mean to.
You're not impressed?
I don't know. I've never known what it's like to have a father. I thought it was Jimmy Pepper. But I hardly ever saw him when I did. I couldn't stand him, so I built up a picture. The perfect father.
And my dad doesn't match up.
I don't know. And that's the truth. He's not the guy I had in my head. But he probably doesn't exist. Maybe Rodney's better. Maybe he's worse.
Stay and find out.
I don't know if I dare. What if I hate him?
I'm glad it's going so well. Yeah, I miss you too. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Carl?
Yeah,
I bet you wish you were with him.
go down a bun with Colleen.
Oh, you can go with him another time. So how's Aaron? You've not mentioned him for a while.
I'm gonna go and get another coffee.
They've granted him parole.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. He'll be home in 2 weeks.
I see.
You're still behind me on this.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. I couldn't cope with it on my own.
Well, you won't have to. But I'm nervous about it. I won't pretend I'm not.
I'm petrified.
And I think we ought to tell Danny about what Frank's done, Give him a chance to get used to the idea. I mean, it took me long enough.
No!
But it's his home. He's a right to know.
He mustn't tell anyone he's been in prison. I've spoken to Lisa. She won't say a word. We've just got to say he's hit a bad patch.
But I don't like lying.
But it's the truth. He has, hasn't he? Oh, please, Leonard.
Well, I think you're doing the right thing. I'm delighted.
Me too.
And Terry agreed to sell his share of the house, did he?
Yes.
Have you got a problem with that?
What Terry does with his house is his business.
Exactly.
You do well out of it, though, don't you?
Meaning?
Type of thing your mother would have done, innit?
Mum, Dawn is doing what she thinks is best for her and TJ. You should be congratulating her, not having a pop.
Stop, Dawn. I'm criticising.
Oh, shut up.
Keep the change, mate.
Right, Steph? Been damaging the plastic.
I thought I deserved a bit of retail therapy.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I mean, what with the B&B and the factory, I don't know how you cope.
Well, you just got to get on with it, haven't you? And compared with what Diane's going through, well, I've got nothing to complain about.
Yeah, none of us do.
Louise, you haven't seen Paul, have you?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I have.
Where's your luggage?
I'm not coming with you.
What?
Well, I've decided to stay. Help out in the pub. Nicola persuaded me.
Well, you don't want to take any notes of her?
I've got a chance to get to know my sister. I'm going to take it.
And what about me?
You'll help Enzo out in the bar. He'll make a fuss of you. He always does.
But I'm in bits. I need you.
A couple of sambucas and a punter with a wedge in his wallet and you'll be fine.
You've got a very low opinion of me, haven't you?
Look, here's your tickets. And here is a couple of £100.
I don't want your money.
I'll take it out of your wages when I get back.
No, you won't.
Bye, Mother.
Oh, bye, pet. Give Diane a big hug from me, will you? What do you want?
Coming to say goodbye.
I thought you had.
You were right. There's too much history between us. I couldn't let you slip away like that.
Have you changed your mind?
That's never going to happen. But I hope you find happiness somewhere.
Not my strong suit.
You'll keep looking. I know you will.
What else you can do, eh?
Good luck.
You'll be bored as hell without me, man.
I suppose it might be too much to hope that you might grace us with your presence today.
I came in yesterday, didn't I?
But still managed to slip away before the health and safety inspector arrived.
I'm not sure this colour does anything for me. What do you think?
Did you hear what I just said?
Health and safety. But it's routine, isn't it?
He identified 6 areas of concern. The amount of dust. One of the fire extinguishers was faulty.
So get it sorted.
No, Stephanie! I would like you to do it.
I can't.
Fine. Well, we'll let the place go down the tubes, and your investment with it.
All over epoxy fire extinguisher.
He showed considerable interest in our handbags.
Should have sold him one.
We might not sell any if he speaks to one of his chums in trading standards.
He won't.
He might!
All right, Eric. You win. I'll come in and sort out health and safety if it'll stop you wittering.
Diane, welcome home.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Oh, hi, Jack. How's Bernice and the baby?
She's called her Diane.
£8 4 ounces.
Wow.
Smashing. Pair of them.
Bernice couldn't be happier.
Well, that is good news.
How's things been here?
Well, there is one thing you need to know. Val's on her way to Sorrento.
With Paul?
No, he's staying here for a while.
What happened?
Oh, it was all the fallout from the wedding. I don't really know the full story. You know, she upset a lot of people, and it was all over between her and Rodney.
And the rest?
Yeah, but I'm sure she would like to have stayed until after your operation.
I suppose it's a blessing. It had been me worrying about her.
Why don't you go and have a lie down, love? We've had a long journey. You must be tired.
I think I will.
I'll come and see you later.
Oh, it must be really tiring for her.
Well, if it is, she didn't let it show. She won't let anyone feel sorry for her. She's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, come on. Don't let her see you like that.
Tomorrow morning will be fine. We'll see you at 10. Bye. That's the bloke coming to look at the extractor.
Good.
I'll sort out the fire extinguishers another time and anything else that needs doing. All right?
I don't know. Where are you going?
Well, I'm going back to the B&B.
You've only been here half an hour.
Oh, Eric, get out of my face.
Look! I've had enough of this. I own 51% of this business. If you do not pull your weight around here, I shall forget that you exist. I shall make all the decisions and take all the profit. Do you understand?
You can do what the hell you like, you vindictive little man.
Everything all right?
When I get back, my father will be very distressed, wondering why it's taken me so long. I'll calm him down and I'll do him something to eat. That's before I tidy the B&B and check on the bookings. Then the guests will start asking me where they might get a bite to eat before complaining that they can't be doing with duck down on their duvets.
I realise that you're under a lot of pressure.
I can't do any more, Eric.
Can't you show a bit of compassion for once in your life?
No, it's all right, Lisa. He's right. I'm letting him down.
Well, would it help if I sat with Alan for a bit, give you a bit of a break?
Oh, that's very kind of you, love, but he frets if I'm not there.
There must be something I can do.
Well, actually there is. Well, that's if Eric approves.
What?
We need someone to take responsibility for the health and safety.
Oh, I'll do that.
I've made a start.
Well, that's if Eric doesn't mind.
No, no, of course not.
Thank you.
Debbie told me about Diane. Sorry.
You better come in.
Could give this to Diane.
I'll see she gets it.
Tell her I'll be thinking about her.
Yeah.
Okay, I better go.
Andy, thanks for coming. Diane will appreciate this.
You're not thinking of working tonight, are you? What else am I going to do? Well, get some rest. Ready for your operation.
Give over. I'm going to be spending the next few days flat on me back.
Diane, why don't you spend a quiet night in with Jack?
If he wants to see me, he knows where I am.
I've got Bob on with Chaz as well as Marlon.
Are you saying I'm not wanted?
No, of course not.
I'd rather be doing something than sitting about brooding. All right.
Okay. Might get busy.
Well, then you'll be glad you've got me to help, won't you? Go on, I'll be through in a minute.
It's always a very difficult situation.
What are all these people doing here?
Here for Dan, I reckon. Wish her well.
You know, I'm not sure I can get through tonight.
Oi, look how Diane feels.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to be brave.
What's going on?
Don't look at me.
Well, somebody say something, for goodness sake.
Well, let me try. Diane, this wasn't planned, I promise, but I know why everyone is here tonight. It's because you mean so much to all of us.
Don't.
And we're all going to be thinking of you, and I know you're going to get through this. Okay.
Diane.
Diane.
Right, that's enough of that. House rule. From now on, if anyone mentions operations or hospitals, you're barred. Now, sup up. Next one's on the house.
But, Mum, you promised. Oh, I don't believe you. Yeah, well, thanks a bunch.
Bedtime.
Yes. My mum promised me ages ago that when I decided to buy a house, she'd help me out. Money put aside specially.
What, now she's changed her mind?
Well, says she'll give me 10 grand for the deposit and that's it. She claims the bar needs refurbishing.
Well, you can't really blame her for being upset.
You what?
I mean, if I was expecting you didn't turn up, I'd be upset.
Yeah, right.
Maybe you need to think about finding someone else to buy with.
Well, she's got the money. I could kill her.
There you go, kid. This one's on me.
Ooh, what for done to deserve that?
That's more what Gordon's done, really.
I'm sorry.
Well, I gave him a call and he's agreed to let me see Aaron on Sunday.
Oh, that's great. I'm really pleased for you. Cheers. Hey, and you're not the only one with some good news.
Oh?
I've got an interview tomorrow with Jimmy King.
Ah, that's good news, is it?
Well, it's better than being stuck in that barn.
Well, I'd rather stick pins in my eyes than work for that lot, but if it's what you want, then good luck. I hope you get it.
I intend to.
Can we say something?
As long as it's not about you know what.
No, well, not exactly, no. We just want you to know that while you're away, we will look after this place as if it were our own.
You're not going to flood the cellar this time.
Absolutely not, no.
Thank you.
Diane.
I know, Pet, I know. But I'm not planning on leaving you.
Sure you don't.
I'll do that. Last orders, ladies and gentlemen, please. Last orders.
Hello, my name's Johnson. We were hoping you might have a vacancy next week. For a double room, please, Wednesday to Friday. Perhaps you could give me a call back.
Thank you. Good night. Well, that's that.
End of another busy night at the local.
A special night.
Yes, it was.
Well, you go. I'll do the locking up.
No. I want to lock the door and put out the lights. It could be a while.
Sure. Diane.
Now, don't go all Marlon on me.
No, I want to say something. I don't make friends easily. Not real friends. And ever since I've come here, well, I feel like I've known you my whole life. You're my best friend. You're my big sister. I honestly don't know what I'd do without you, Diane.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. Don't get all upset.
I know, I promise I wouldn't do this.
You don't want to worry about me. Think about yourself. I get 2 weeks in bed. You've got to look after Bob and Marlon and Chaz.
This cancer's got a lot to answer for.
It's all been a bit hectic, eh?
Bonkers.
I think I'm going to go to bed.
Good night, pet.
It's been good, though, hasn't it?
Are you fishing for compliments?
Oh, I don't just mean marrying me. Your new granddaughter.
I know. It was great.
I don't think I've ever felt happier.
Me neither.
Hey, come on.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
It was wonderful holding baby Diane. And Bernice was so happy. But I might never see them again.
Oh, of course you will.
We don't know what they'll find when they open me up.
I know.
I'm frightened.
It's all right. I'm here.
Why didn't I meet you 20 years ago?
It's the next 20 I'm interested in.